On this Sunday in June, they wore all of it well.
We're gonna have a good time.
The buckles and the fringe.
We're very excited to experience this.
The boots and the hats.
Here definitely for the rodeo. This is our second year here.
A fusion of Western culture.
I'd never been to a rodeo before.
The black rodeo.
That's on the fringe.
Black cowboys.
No more.
And I never seen something like this before.
Yeah.
Neither had Ivan McClellan.
I'd always been a fan of rodeo. I'd always been a fan of Westerns, but when I saw black folks doing it, it really just like welcomed me into that world.
I know, come on.
That was 10 years ago at a black rodeo in Oklahoma.
Tighten up your cinch, don't they?
For Ivan, it was art in motion.
Come. We're good.
Riding 50 miles an hour around the barrels with acrylic nails clutching the reins and braids blowing behind them.
As an artist, he wanted to capture it with his camera.
And it's just beautiful energy, the shape of someone's hat, the crease in a person's jeans.
We're going left.
Ivan started going to black rodeos across the country, dozens of them, photographing these special moments
Yeah, Molly.
along the way.
There we go.
Enough to fill a coffee table book and eventually an exhibit at the Portland Art Museum. He also built friendships and respect for the athletes' toil.
It's a tough sport.
And trials.
You're going to struggle no matter what. But I noticed that there were hardly any black athletes competing at the top level.
It drove him to harness that world.
They've got a hoof print on their heart. Charles, look right here. They're going to do it no matter what.
And bring it to Portland.
I'm so glad the rodeo is here.
And I wanted to create a place where black folks can explore the West and be comfortable and get a good payday.
That place is the 8 Seconds Rodeo.
I went to acting school, so little did I know that I was going to be a rodeo boss in my 40s, but Sharice, you ready?
When you watch him at work, it's clear.
I'm in.
Ivan
I'm in. We're good.
was born
Yeah, let's go now.
to be a boss.
What's going on? All right, announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've been waiting for.
On this, the 3rd annual 8 Seconds Rodeo, it's a packed house, even backstage.
Incredible, electric. I had never been to the rodeo except for 2 years ago. And now, when this is coming, I can't miss it. I gotta be here for the 8 Second Rodeo.
We got Brooklyn in the house.
8 seconds. That's how long athletes have to stay mounted on rough stock, like bucking horses and bulls,
Come on, Jonte.
to make a qualified ride. While the crowd enjoys the show,
Green wristbands can come in.
Ivan and co-producer Charles Suddeth
Charles is my right-hand man.
are moving
Yeah.
non-stop.
Charles, go to Sportsman. Jonte.
Ivan snaps photos whenever he can,
It's controlled chaos.
but it's tough. This year's rodeo is 4 times bigger than their first one.
We never knew it would have been this big when we first started. We were just trying to put it together.
As Charles explains it, black cowboys hold a significant place in Western history.
A quarter of cowboys in the traditional West were black, right?
You won't always read about that in textbooks. But with each ride, these cowboys are reclaiming and honoring that heritage.
Being able to bring something like this to the community has been huge, something that we're hoping could be a legacy and something that's lasting and really helping improve relations in any way, shape, and form.
Malachi!
For Ivan, it's about the most personal, unexpected moments. Like the time a cowboy taught rodeo guests how to swing a lasso.
An old black woman, she was in her 80s, came up to me after the first year and said, I always thought of a rope as a weapon, and now I look at it as a tool. And just like that transformation, that connection that she had to the West in that moment was a huge reward for me.
How do you spell his name?
M.
Speaking of rewards,
A.
winning cowboys like Malachi Anderson of Texas
Malachi Anderson, ladies and gentlemen.
earned $6,000 for not getting bucked off.
Malachi came to Portland with $100 in his bank account because he said, I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to win this money.
Yes, they wore all of it well. including victory.
Thank you, Ivan. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
The sweat of their brow.
We gonna get my camera out of the office?
The pride in their work.
All of it is just infinitely fascinating for me. Thank you.
The passion for their craft.
As a photographer, you're constantly rewarded.
This is not their first rodeo.
Good job, brother.
And it won't be their last.
That was a gritty ride.
In North Portland,
It's magical.
Catherine Cook,
It's absolutely beautiful.
KGW News.